Oh, cool, it didn't blow up. Never mind.
Hey, heady ho there, guys. Welcome back to episode 9 of Danganronpa. And, once again, I'm joined by Zeph.
Hey, yo.
Alright, so we last left off, we were basically doing the investigation of Sayaka's
in the middle
murder.
of the investigation.
We're still in the middle of the investigation.
That's what I said.
Yep. I was agreeing.
We were looking at the bathroom door.
Oh yeah, we were.
Oh my gosh, it's been, what, 10 minutes? Not even?
My memory is not good.
What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off.
Damn.
Why is it like this?
Well, I mean, it looks like one of the screws came loose, or in this case, Leon probably just...
Took a screw out.
Yeah.
Or a few.
Yeah.
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Something similar to unscrew it.
That is a lot of S's, though.
Yeah, it is. Whatever it was, it's obvious that it was intentional. This was intentional. Haha. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
I don't know, man. Impulse?
He thought it was a girl's room?
Yeah.
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing.
Yeah. They basically pulled a JD and said 1, 2, fuck it!
Uh-huh. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently, struck with a sudden realization, she shot me. She shot me.
She shot me!
She shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face.
Love that.
I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later.
Damn, okay.
As if forgetting I was even there, she suddenly turned and left the room.
Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullets section of your notebook. Handbook. Close enough.
Both. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have even come from, and also I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too.
I mean, it's not like anything in the video was anything like any of your business, though.
No, but it is important.
You right.
Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is.
Well.
Mondo and Sakura talked to you, and so did Kyoko.
Exactly.
See, there's a plant in our room.
Yeah. Interesting. Uh-oh.
Look at the door. Look at the door.
Oh, hi,
Look at
Byakuya.
Okay, talk to Byakuya first, but look at the door. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it.
Oh, hi, Leah.
Oh, hi, Leon.
And Hifumi.
Huh, this is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless.
Yep.
Yes. But why would anyone do that?
To frame you, maybe? I don't know.
To frame you, Makoto. I guarantee she would have switched the nameplates and then switched them back after she murdered.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Dorm nameplates has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Whee! Hi, Byakuya.
Oh, God. Got real close to Byakuya.
Very strange.
So, why was Sakuya in your room when
Sakuya?
she was... Sakuya? Sayaka! I don't know where what the fuck?
Sakuya?
I don't know where that came from!
Sakuya. So,
So,
Knife
why
knife?
was...
sorry.
my god. So,
Oh,
why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit?
No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night.
Kinky.
He didn't even try to hide this suspicion on his face. No, Makoto, I don't think that's suspicion. That's cool and calculating. That's a cool and calculating gaze. That's not suspicion.
Yeah. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say?
Byakuya.
Damn it, Byakuya.
And this is why I hate you.
Yeah.
Huh?
After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right?
That's not true. Good. The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? That doesn't make sense. She's dead because of me? No.
Nah, she's dead because of Leon.
She's dead because she wanted to kill somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Then it should have been me that died? But Makoto, you just saw the nameplates are switched, so...
Mhm. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility.
That's... If that's really true, then I... Oh no, the guilt. The guilt complex. It's settling in.
Seems like
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma files said Sayaka was killed in your room. But I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Yes.
Yes, you got duped.
Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Maizono doing in your room? Let me just say this.
Most suspicious.
I will absolutely not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room.
Do you really think I'm guilty?
Apparently so.
Really?
But that's because it's Hifumi and he's kind of an imbecile.
His imagination goes wild. He's a fan fiction writer. I should know.
You're right, you're right.
I also write fan fiction.
Alright,
Not the same kind, but... Why are you looking at Aoi's door?
I don't know. I'm trying to find the map. The map. It's more like I wanted to see who's in there. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, I
go to
can-
Sayaka's room.
Oh, I can go into Sayaka's room.
Oh, that's the one with the notepad. Okay. That's where the notepad is. No. There's no notepad.
Oh,
Look in her drawer.
yeah, possibly.
Oh, but the DVD too. That's why. Sayaka. No, I can't let myself get depressed again. I need to search for clues. All that's in here is the sewing kit and the organ map. No useful clues. She doesn't have a notepad in her room.
Oh, maybe the
Interesting.
trash.
There can only be one thing in the trash can. No?
The
There's
DVD.
paper in there too.
Exactly.
Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video.
Better check it out.
I wondered, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD.
Well, it's not really like...
It's not really like she can say no.
Yeah.
Sayaka. No, I can't let myself get depressed again. I need to search for clues. Nothing here.
Anything the better. You gonna be a fucking creep in the...
I'm not reading this. I'm not reading this. I'm not reading this.
Oh, I got a
Hey, a
Monokuma
Monokuma
coin.
coin.
Hey. Well, that
Nice.
was slightly advantageous.
I think that's it, actually.
Anyways.
I thought the notepad would be in here, but I guess it is in Makoto's room.
Possible.
But also, the trash room is down the hall.
Is
This hall.
this hall?
Yes, just go around. It's right there.
This one?
Yes.
It just
Oh,
does
it's
like,
locked.
it does
It
like the
just
little
waddled.
scoot back. I love it.
Uh-huh. It's
Oh.
locked. How dare. It looks like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does.
Well, it's a switch, so it turns
Something on.
or off.
Or, yeah.
Nice.
Hey, a Monokuma coin.
Hey-o.
Hey. Oh, a door.
Yeah, let's check out the gate.
Oh, that's
before-
the door to the outside.
Oh.
There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past. I just remembered the layout of the map. This room is long, not deep. So that's the door leading outside.
Ah.
Oh, hi, Monokuma.
It's the end of the line! The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up.
How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further.
No, no, no. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
What? I'm not reading that again.
Yeah, that's fair. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
Oh my god. This is stupid. It'd be faster just to go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further.
Oh my, you are so annoying. Cleaning duty.
Has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. After Monokuma saying that, what, 5 times?
Yeah, 5.
Wow. Yeah, that got annoying real quick.
Oh yeah. Can you like a dog? Yeah, you can. It has a
Oh.
padlock. Oh,
It's
I
a
understand.
It's a 2D
There's a hatch on the floor.
Rattle, rattle.
The door won't budge. It must be locked.
Yes, as evidenced by the padlock on the door. Nice.
Nice. Anyway, it's Hifumi.
Yeah. Because he said that.
Yeah, he said, I'm not letting you destroy evidence in the trash room. You
Hey.
might want to go to the cafeteria first, though. For the kitchen.
This one.
Oh, hi, Hina.
Hello.
Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh, no. I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing.
I mean, that's fair.
I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me keep calm.
Probably because it's like away from other people.
Yeah. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. What?
Nah.
What do you mean? You're supposed to be in your room.
Damn. I don't know, midnight snack?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Hey, look, a knife is missing. Who would have thought?
A kniff.
That... There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big, small, but it looks like one of them is missing. No shit.
Nice.
Was it missing from the very beginning, or no?
No, you pointed out there were knives in the kitchen. So,
Yep. I'd better see if anyone here knows any more about it.
hey,
Yeah.
I know. You should talk to Hina. She knows more about it.
Yeah, you should talk to Hina.
Exactly. Kitchen knife set has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. English.
Hey, Hina, you said you were here at night.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I was like turning to see if I could go to a door, but never mind. I can hit R. Doi. Hi, Hina.
Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So, when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
Doesn't the water, like, shut off at night, though?
Not in the kitchen, in the bathrooms.
Ah, okay.
I'm assuming. So, you're saying that the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come into the dining hall last night. Which proves I didn't take it.
Nice. Aui's account has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
Hooray.
Yay!
Hey, by the way. Did you really kill Sayaka? Bitch.
Bruh.
What? Of course not. I would never. I don't believe you. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
Apparently so.
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean... You guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her.
Allegedly, but, you know.
Yeah, allegedly. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then killing the other is a classic drama setup.
I guess?
One
That's
killing the other. I messed up. It's fine.
close enough. Or that's just called abuse.
So, when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. You're focusing on the wrong parts, Hina.
Yeah. Though, I mean, so did Hifumi, so...
That is also true.
Let's see.
Okay, we can go talk to Hifumi, or we can go watch the DVD.
The less time I spend talking to Hifumi, the less equals the less time I'm creeped out by him.
That's true.
Whee!
Hey, Taka.
Boop!
Taka was in the corner.
Oh, oops. He'll still be here when I get out.
That's true. Maybe.
Perhaps.
I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. You've said that so many times, Makoto. I'm not sorry.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is he gonna be, like, fucking depressed about this every fucking time?
Yes. The answer is yes.
Yikes.
She was there, along with her friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept. Except that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark. And then the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the?
Oh, damn.
I don't know if this is voiced or not, so
No.
I can't really hear the voices. Okay. Other than Monokuma, I heard him. But
Yeah.
Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
Damn.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart.
And then they killed each other.
None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight.
No, but they'll feel the warmth of their blood pooling.
For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this long?
I don't know. Monokuma?
The ultimate despair.
Yeah. The mastermind?
Yeah.
Anyways. Hi, Taka! Cleaning duty, eh? As a matter of fact,
Back.
Monokuma came in and talked to me yesterday morning.
Really?
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty.
Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now?
Actually, no.
What? Huh? Okay, then who is?
Hifumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it.
So he's on cleaning duty then.
Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up. Yes, I'm sure you'll be up before too long.
Well, the weekly basis thing, I feel like you only go like 4 weeks in school.
And when that time comes, I'll be counting on you.
Not even.
Once again,
Not
Makoto.
even 4 weeks.
Once again, Makoto's like, I have numbers on me? I don't know where the numbers are.
Oh, you mean the numbers that were in the bathroom, right? Right? No.
He's like, no, the number on your shirt.
What number? What? There's numbers on me.
Just on the back of, just on the back of his shirt, like someone has put like the word loser on it, but it looks like numbers.
You know, Nagito actually has numbers on his jacket,
Yeah, I think I've kind of seen that.
and it's the number 55,
Jesus
which
Christ.
is my favorite number.
Damn.
It sucks that it's in his jacket. Oh, anyway.
Whee! Hey, what's in this room?
I don't know. I think it's the main hall.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey.
it's the main lobby. Oh,
Hi,
hey, Celeste. Hey, Celeste, do you know anything about this cleaning duty stuff? We already know the answer. Cleaning duty? What is that?
Jesus.
Honestly, I have no idea. Maybe you should ask Taco or someone else. Anyone but me, really.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to. I mean, talk to Hifumi, because if you're gonna talk to anyone else, they're not gonna say anything useful.
Yeah. Just okay, rich bitch.
No. That way.
No, this way?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
this
the
way.
trial room. Despair Hotel. Hmm.
Whee!
Hifumi.
Hi, Byakuya.
Byaku bitch. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it.
We know that's not the truth.
Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I hadn't had a chance to get started.
And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate.
Hifumi, you really are a pervert.
Yeah.
But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait. Hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room. And only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going through all that trouble?
Byaku, are
Anyways.
you really asking that question?
Yeah. Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want?
That does seem more convenient.
So, in other words,
Actually, blah. Anyone who kills a fellow student becomes black and will graduate unless they're discovered. We've been through this.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone can go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear, and things would become boring.
Mm-hmm. Boring. Yes, this is the type of person he is.
Yeah.
Anyway, more important than that,
Hey, you bastard!
hey, fatty! Why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
No fat shaming,
We don't body shame here.
Leon.
We don't body shame.
No body shaming,
No.
bitch.
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You.
Liar! I know why you did it.
Is it like.
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, and poking around at it.
What?
I mean, he's right.
I mean, I guess. Is he implying like girls' panties and stuff like that, or something else?
No. I don't really know what he's implying,
Because
and I don't really want to know.
the only thing that I can think of is like hygiene.
Sanitary,
Yeah. Hygiene and sanitary products.
that's really gross, Hifumi.
Yeah. No, I mean,
No, there's other trash that he might want to go through just because it's the girl's trash.
ugh.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a little bit weird.
it is weird.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
Oh.
Okay, Leviathan. Sorry. That's another reference to another game.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
I would never get tired of 2D. They're the only women who love me.
I was going to say, I relate, but then you had to add that, and I'm like, never mind.
Never mind! I mean,
Still you.
I mean, at least 2D people would not hurt me as much as 3D people do.
Yeah.
After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D.
Well, at least you're not an incel.
Did you know? Well, you can still be an incel.
That's
Did you know that there is a micro label for asexuals that is fictosexual?
I think I might have heard of that.
It is only being sexually attracted to 2D fictional characters. Or not even just 2D, but fictional characters in general.
Huh.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a lot of facets of like asexuality
Oh yeah.
and stuff, which is super fascinating. Don't mind me. I'm just pouring more tea for myself in the hope and hoping to, dear sweet baby Jesus, I don't spill it all over my lap because it is hot tea.
I like micro labels. Micro labels are nice.
Yeah,
Some of them.
some of them, yes.
This might be controversial, but I do feel like some of them are a little unnecessary. Like
Yeah.
if you identify with it, then great. But I feel like some of them are unnecessary, and I'm not gonna say which ones.
Yeah.
The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D.
Or to create the 2D,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because they wouldn't exist without a creator.
Exactly. And then there's me.
Hifumi.
Then there's me who's like, yes, I can kind of relate to that, but not in the sense that Hifumi is referring to. I'm relating to it in a more, like 3D modeling and stuff like that. Because there's a lot of things that I can do with textures and stuff that I enjoy.
Interesting.
It's fun converting a 2D image into a 3D.
Oh
model.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why people that's why people make sims of like 2D characters and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's so much fun. I've been playing around with Blender and stuff like that, which is a free 3D modeling thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and PVC figures.
The fuck? Is it like a plastic thing? Anyways, it's like an anime figure?
I think it's like the figurines.
Yeah. But
Mhm.
that is 3D though.
It is 3D, yes.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that?
Leon, it's called having no shame,
Exactly.
which you have none either.
Yeah,
So,
you have.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, you have no shame in talking about how much you enjoy women. If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to.
Anyway, on another topic. Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss.
I will give you new trauma.
It's called my fist. To your face.
Nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Why do you have to make it weird?
Oh, okay.
Hifumi's making it weird again.
He always does.
So easy.
Just you and I in this game. Just Hifumi's making it weird again. As he always is. Back away slowly and maybe he'll leave us alone.
So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room.
Actually.
Nah, waddle waddle.
The little waddle. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you?
Please stop this.
You know, when I look at it, it makes me think.
I don't want to know.
They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but however, he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Whatever, please just hurry up.
Thank you, Makoto, for once we fucking agree on something.
Okie dokie, leave it to me.
Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate.
Whilst he did that, I slowly backed the fuck away.
And then...
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi,
Without a doubt.
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you?
Shouldn't you have asked this question before you opened the gate?
You fiend! You planned this all along!
No. I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking.
Thank you. Just I wish to not be here with Hifumi in the same room.
There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand. That was Hero's.
Yep.
Yeah, is that...
Do you know what this is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish.
Okay,
This isn't Dragon Ball.
Fanboy.
Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on a big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy.
I wish I understood a lot more of his references. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? Who is the only clairvoyant?
Mhm.
There's only one person it could be.
Hero.
They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure.
Yeah, maybe Hero's done with his,
Little freak out.
yeah, his little freak out.
Yeah, maybe.
Shattered crystal ball has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
A sleeve.
Claw. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. I mean, it's obviously cloth, but like...
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, if you look at it from a different point and just get rid of the giant buttons, it looks like a chef's toque.
I know, I was just thinking about that, and I was like, well, no, Teru was in the other game.
Yeah.
A burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love?
Hifumi.
God damn it.
I'm gonna start calling you Yamada. Anyway, this is... It looks like a piece of cloth, and the shape... It's part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. Who wears button-up shirts? And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means... This is all that's left from some of the evidence that the killer destroyed. There are lots of people here with white button-up shirts, except for me. I don't wear a white button-up shirt. I
wear
have a hoodie. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Let's see. Hifumi, Leon, Byakuya, Kyoko?
Yeah. Kyoko,
Celeste. No, not really.
Chihiro.
Oh yeah, Chihiro.
Who else?
Oh well, that's enough.
Anyway.
That's enough to be confusing.
Burnt shirt piece has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Imagine having, like, the same set of clothes. Like, two, like, spares.
Couldn't
You
be,
know?
Couldn't be me.
No. Nah, me neither.
Why is that?
Oh. What?
You tried to leave.
Oh.
What? You made me come all the way down here and now you're not even going to check it out?
What?
That's the worst twist I can imagine. That's not the kind of thing readers like at all.
What readers?
What?
Look at the incinerator itself.
Oh.
This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, and it's on right now.
Then shouldn't it be closed if it's on?
Nah. Cause, no one was able to close it.
Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. I don't know why they made it yellow and not red, but oh well. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay?
I don't know why it's all caps, but anyways.
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Fairy godparents!
How did I know? Hifumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh? The fairy?
No. You just said that last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
He says like the fairy godparents, and he spazzes, like his body does the same like spaz out thing as the guy, so he like.
That would be horrifying. I'm sorry.
Ah, yes. About there can be about that there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
And
Same.
nothing
I
else.
hate how much you and I are like have similarities, Hifumi. It's really bad.
See, at least you are slightly better than Hifumi, in which you're.
Slightly.
I'll put it this way. At least you're not a fucking pervert.
Obviously, I'm not a fucking pervert.
That's me.
Who are you again? Do I know you anymore?
Hey, okay, I'll put it this way. I'm not as perverse as Hifumi.
Well, no. I don't think never mind. I was gonna say, I don't think anyone's as perverse as Hifumi. He's gotta be based on something.
Yeah.
I feel as if
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to the place to check. I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then.
I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate,
Most suspicious.
it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet...
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate.
Can I just shove him in it?
I don't think he'd fit.
Damn it. I don't think he'd want to be Mrs. Lovett from Sweeney Todd.
Also, have you seen Makoto's noodle arms?
You right. His noodle arms, they're practically dehydrated noodles.
Uh-huh.
They'll snap at any force that's lighter, that's heavier
Also,
than...
no body shaming.
Yeah.
We don't body shame here. I know we're picking on Makoto, but we don't body shame
Well,
here.
we're not picking on him because
we
of his
say
body.
noodle arms.
Well, yeah, but I have noodle arms, so...
Okay, yeah, we can make fun of the body types that we have, yes.
Yeah. But anyway.
Mhm. But how was that possible?
I'd still really like to shove Hifumi in there. More just for the fact of every single time he opens his mouth, it's just... I know something that I know that, anything that he says is going to make me uncomfortable. Incinerator has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook.
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. Wait, why are you backing away slowly from me?
I'm done. Done here.
You're backing away slowly, and then once you're out of the room, you just full on sprint away.
Uh-huh.
Did I read that? Oh. Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
did
you
read
skipped
that.
your line.
Oh. No, I thought I said...
Oh, maybe you did.
Okay. Okay.
When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't.
Completely unforgivable.
Okay.
What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon?
No.
From this angle, his face looks like how some people draw rodents.
A chipmunk, yeah.
Oh, I was just saying a rodent in
Oh,
general.
like a hamster, mouse, yeah.
Yeah, like
I
a
get it,
hamster,
I get it.
mouse, rabbit.
Why me?
That's it. I'm sure of it.
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
It sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies.
Oh, they do mention that he does comic book stuff. Maybe.
Yes.
Anyways. Is there anything else I can look at?
The buttons.
Yeah, buttons.
The green button turns it on, and the yellow button turns it off. Or so it seems, anyway. Maybe turn it off, Makoto?
Yeah.
That's it.
Cool. Yes.
Yeah, the reason you know that it is because Hifumi didn't try to stop you.
Sprints the fuck away. She's like, cool, thanks for the info. Bye.
Go to the gym.
That gym.
The gym.
That gym. Where's the gym? Oh, the gates.
It's in the school. Oh my god.
I'm an idiot.
Down the hall. Not there.
This hall.
Down the hall. Keep going. Keep going. Turn. There you go.
Immediately runs face first into the door.
This is what I mean by my memory.
Mm-hmm.
I know the layout of this place.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
And then
we
there's
have to talk to both Chihiro and Hiro.
Hi, Chihiro.
Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head.
Goody.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I just don't know.
Let's see.
What? Oh, another sorry counter.
Strike one down for the apology counter.
Ugh. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know.
Eeks.
Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? That suspicion could be put elsewhere, Makoto.
Mm-hmm.
No, couldn't be.
I'm gonna talk to Hiro.
Hey, Hiro, can I ask you something?
No. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out. I gotta get out right now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. I want to break free.
Sorry. No, just kidding.
That's you, I think.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to read. Hiro, snap out of it.
Yeah. Huh? Like, Makoto, what are you doing here? What?
Hey, does this look familiar? Did I take glass shards with me, or did I take a picture?
He just took the glass shards and just shoved it in his pocket.
Ow. I cut myself on it.
Ah, shit, there's another little piece. Oh no, it's stuck in my finger.
Oh, no.
Don't pick up glass shards barehanded.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. It's very bad.
You will hurt yourself.
Very badly. Says me, who
I read
has
that.
picked up glass with my bare hands.
You fool.
Hey, it's not my fault. The lady's kid dropped a beer bottle in the aisle.
Oh. You didn't have like gloves or anything that you could have worn, or like a fucking
No.
cloth you could have picked it up with?
Nope.
That seems like poor working conditions.
That was when I worked
Don't.
at
Nondescript store.
Pharmacy store.
There you go. What would you do without me?
I don't know, sit here and suffer. Like, that's my crystal ball, Scoob! But it's all smashed! What the hell? I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed! He, like, said it was unbreakable! Nate's eyes are fucking up once again!
No.
God damn it. By this time, it's just like, yes. Expect Nate's eyes to fuck up once every episode. Jesus Christ.
True.
Oh, Jesus. Gotta love it when your body does not like you.
Mood.
So, like, how did it break, man? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy, like, totally dupe me? Yeah, I'm keeping the Shaggy
Okay.
voice for Hiro. It's...
As long as you're amused.
He said it belonged to, like, the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. Which
You're
one?
an idiot.
Me sitting here like, which Napoleon? Bonaparte or Napoleon Dynamite?
He probably means Bonaparte.
Yeah. He said, like, whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world.
Yeah, he definitely meant the historical figure.
Yeah. Was that seriously all just, like, BS?
Yes. Let's put that aside for now.
He just, like, takes the glass shards out of his pocket and just sets it, on the, like, just gently sets it on the floor. But then he just, but then he gets cut again. He's like, ah! And then it's just, like, the rest of the crystal ball just shatters. And he was like, no, my crystal ball, man!
So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you?
Yeah, that's, like, mine for sure.
Oh, he's also wearing a button-up.
Yeah. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and, like, snatched it.
You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it.
Shattered.
Why would you leave something in the laundry room?
I don't know. Why would you leave breakable glass in a laundry
He didn't think
room?
it was breakable.
Oh. Well, as you said before, he's an idiot.
Uh-huh. I diagnose you officially with the stupid.
I diagnose you with idiocy.
I cannot legally do that, but however, I am choosing to do so.
Yeah. Though, I mean, I don't think being an idiot is, like, a formal...
Diagnosis?
Yeah,
no.
diagnosis.
I mean... yes, there is a formal diagnosis for someone who is
mentally...
incapable of being...
of having cognitive thought.
neurotypical.
Yeah.
A proper cognitive pattern.
Yes.
So yes, there is an official diagnosis, however, it is not called idiocy
Yeah.
or stupidity.
Or dumbness.
Yes.
Let's see.
Or any other word that may seem similar to those.
Mm-hmm. Tomfoolery. Shattered crystal ball has been updated in the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know.
And I lost 2.5 IQ points.
I lost like 3 brain cells just talking to you.
Just I kind of need those.
I'm kind of smart. I'm kind of dumb too. I'm kind of
sure,
smart
man.
too. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing?
I paid like a small fortune of $1 million for that thing.
I think it's 100,000.
Damn.
never
Everything
mind.
I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years.
Oh my god,
I was right.
you were right.
Jesus Christ. Came out to be like $1 million. Holy shit, I can't believe I was right. I was making a joke.
$1 million?
What do you mean that's pretty cheap?
Well, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
Apparently.
Yes, supposedly. Yeah, you got
Like-
scammed, my friend.
Like, that's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him.
You and me both, Makoto. You and me both.
Oh, hey, that's all the evidence collected.
The Ding Dong
Yikes.
Bing Bong Boy is here.
But not the good kind.
Nah.
So, I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started? It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
Basically me when I was like 5. Just, so I'm tired of waiting. Can we, like, go now, please?
Now then, allow Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Wait a second.
See you soon.
Eh?
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Eh?
Hold on. So, I was just thinking of the nighttime announcement, right?
Uh-huh.
And what he says is, it is now 10 p.m. As such, the doors to the dining hall will be locked and entry beyond that point will not be permitted. Stuff like that. So the knife was gotten before 10 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah,
Interesting.
I just remembered that. Because I was like, okay, Aoi was in the cafeteria, sure, the dining hall during nighttime. And like, that doesn't seem right.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's also one of the people who wouldn't leave her room at night, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
I could have sworn that this was like the notepad. Maybe that's after. Maybe that's after the trial.
Or during the trial, I think.
Actually, I think Kyoko already found it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. The red door on the first floor.
Oh, wait. No. Actually, what happens is... Yeah, Kyoko does find it, but the page has been ripped out, so she has to scribble on
Right,
on it
right.
to
That's what I'm
reveal it.
thinking of.
Yeah.
That's where I should go. No, where I have to go.
Yeah. Because if not, you'll be stabbed...
Executed!
Execution!
Hooray, you people are just giving me excuses to kill you.
Pretty much. Alrighty. So we're going to leave this episode here for now before we go into the big red doors. So once again, thank you for joining us on episode 9 of Danganronpa. And once again, thank you, Zeph, for joining.
And no, yes.
Alrighty. See ya!
Bye.